My name is Menelik Ekani. I am a blacksmith, a knife sharpener, and a martial artist. When I was growing up, my father was very passionate about martial arts, and he was determined to share it with me. He was also creative and would challenge me to make things. At one point, we made a sword each, grinding them to shape out of construction steel. This upbringing struck something intrinsic and vital within me. After leaving college, I slowly became possessed with the idea of pursuing blacksmithing as a career and as a way of life at all costs. In this craft, you must harness all the elemental forces in order to produce something from within yourself. I see it as profound, so much so that if it is true that there are multiple lifetimes, then I hope to be a blacksmith in all of them. I started training at a Japanese swordsmanship school, and I was lucky to find a true mentor, both are rare things in modern times. In his school, he has built an environment and a system that hones a person's inner qualities. In this practice, we go through trials that cannot be easily replicated in normal life. These help cultivate insights into one's own aims and being. In this environment, my trajectory has taken shape. This directly led to me becoming a knife sharpener, which was perhaps the most significant step. It has meant that I have been able to work for some of the most successful knife makers and knife shops in England. In this role, I have been able to build my skills. My signature knife set represents everything I've learned in over 6 years as a professional knife sharpener. I would describe these as the knives a sharpener would make. Every aspect has been designed to satisfy the expectations of someone who has worked on countless knives, honing their edges to perform perfectly. The balancing of qualities in each handle comes from that same experience. Because I grew up in martial arts, I was captivated by Japanese blade making and the consummate approach of its craftsmen. So today I forge Japanese inspired blades. I hope one day that my skills will be comparable. I am also driven by a reverence for my African culture. However, African ironwork today goes largely undervalued in the world. Through my craft, I aim to draw attention to the value that I see in it. Ultimately, I endeavor to marry these two sources of inspiration in my work. My signature gyuto speaks to this, with its design taking inspiration from a Congolese dagger. I want to create artwork that people can use in activities that are important to them. Artwork that can act as a focusing point in cultivating their inner strengths. I also hope to leave people with experiences that will speak to a deep and significant part of themselves. I believe within forging you can find some of the greatest lessons of life. In the myriad forces and transformations we enact upon the steel in order to bring forth its greatest qualities, we discover the meaning of the trials we take on to seek our own greater state.